Welcome to the Best Sports Highlights. I'm Chris with a K. If it's your first time to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I have a goal to get to 10,000 followers, or you want to call them subscribers. Once I hit that, I'll be able to walk away from my job and be able to commit my time fully to this channel to bring you guys in, even the best version of sports ever, in a sense, is what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely he may help me hit that goal by subscribing. Not the hardest thing to do in the world. Just have to hit the button, hit the bell. So two buttons you just have to press and click on, and that's it. And definitely leave me a like on this video and comment to me like, how's your day going? It's Halloween, so comment to me, what did you do for Halloween? Did you dress up? Did you get candy? And everything in the 9 yards, right? But today we're going to talk about the game between the Washington Wizards and I'm about to say the Phoenix, but Houston Rockets. This turned out being the third highest scoring game in NBA history. The final score was 159. The Rockets won to 158 the Wizards. And the funny thing about this is a game that's high scoring, and it'll make sense if the game went into overtime. But guess what? This was in final regulation. There was no overtime whatsoever. To give you an idea, this game was so high scoring, the lowest points from either team that was scored in a quarter was 34 points. So I'll give you an idea. The first quarter, Rockets scored 35 points. Wizards 34. Second quarter, Rockets scored 41. Wizards scored 43. Third quarter, Rockets scored 35. Wizards 40. Fourth quarter, the Rockets scored 48 points. The Wizards 41. And obviously, from what I can see here, looks like no defense was being played in this game whatsoever. Mr. Harden, the beard guy, dropped 59 points. Russell Westbrook had another triple-double. He had 17 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. I don't know about y'all, but if this team don't stop playing around, Russell Westbrook's going to lead the team in rebounds. I mean, Capella had 12, but every night I'm looking down here, Westbrook is averaging like over 10 rebounds a game. Like he's double digits in rebounds. So Harden had 59, Capella had 21, House had 16, and Gordon had 15, and Rivers had 11. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in double figures. They made 23 of 54 threes, so they shot 42%. I know the coach has a goal of them attempting at least 53 pointers per game. They attempted 54, so they hit that goal, and they shot 55 of 103 from the field, so 53%, which led them to the 159 points. You can't forget about free throws, which they shot 26 of 33. 26 of 33, which is big and which is major, right? Then we look at the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards, okay, player of the game for them obviously was Bradley Beal. He dropped 46 points, had 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Bryant, the center, had 13 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Hachimura, he's a power forward. He dropped 23 points, had 5 rebounds. And then everybody on their bench scored in double figures. So Houston's bench, let's look at their bench. Their bench only scored 37, while Washington's bench scored 64 points. Burton's had 21. Brown had 14. Thomas had 17. Wagner had 12 points. So this team got busy. The Washington Wizards aren't really looked to be a good team this year and whatnot. Stephen A. Smith calls them the worst team in basketball. But they shot 20 of 36 from three-pointers, so 55%. They shot 57 of 91, 62%, and 24 of 29, which is 82%. So they basically overall had a better, in every category, they had a better shooting night than the Houston Rockets. So it was a really good game. So there was a lot of history that's been made in this game. So I'm going to read a report from you, which I got off of NBA TV, NBA.com. Say NBA TV. Okay, so this is the third career road game for Harden with 55 or more points. So there's only Jordan who had 4 points, done this 4 times. Will Chamberlain's done 55. It's the only other 2 people that scored 55 points in a game more than 3 times. The only other active players with 55 points plus in road games is LeBron James and Elgin Baylor. but Harden has done it 3 times, right? So because of how much they dropped, like the points they scored, the last time we had a game where someone scored 55 plus an opposing opponent on the other team scored at least 46 was on December 14, 1962, when Wilt Chamberlain scored 63 and Elgin Baylor scored 51. Wilt Chamberlain is a beast, right? So the combined score of the two teams is third highest total in NBA history. So if we look at the NBA history, on November 2nd, 1990, Golden State, the Warriors, they scored 102, and Denver, which was a home team, scored 158, totaling 320. That's the highest scoring game of all time. And then we have January 11th, 1984, San Antonio scored 155, and Denver, which is a home team, scored 163. Denver seems to be in these records a lot. They scored a total of 318, while this game that passed, I gave you 2 scores of Houston, 159, and Washington, 158. They were playing in Washington. They scored 317. So the Rockets set a franchise records, and the 158 points for the Wizards was the second most in their history. So this was a high scoring day. So Russell Westbrook was balling. Is James Harden scoring, and Westbrook is getting a triple double still. Houston is going to be a problem. Like, they just need to find their niche. Once they're finding their niche, I think they're going to be so deadly and so dangerous that no one can stop them. I'm just waiting for them to go on the run. So if we go down the list of people who in a team, this is a list, a team that had one player scored 55 points and a teammate with a triple double in the same game. I want you to look at this list and what I'm talking about, and notice the consistency of what I'm about to talk about. The consistency in this list. So with this game, obviously you had James Harden 59 points, Russell Westbrook with a triple double. November 28, 1992. Dang, it's a big time jump. With the Pacers, Reggie Miller scored 57, and Pooh Richardson. On March 3rd, 1985, the Celtics, Kevin McHale scored 56 and 11. Larry Bird had a triple-double. February 9th, 1969, the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain dropped 66 and Elgin Baylor had a triple-double. January 24th, 1963, the San Francisco Warriors, Wilt Chamberlain drops 58 and Guy Rodgers. December 8th, 1961, with the Lakers, Elgin Baylor dropped 63 and Jerry West had a triple-double. December 1st, 1961, the Philadelphia Warriors, or I guess it's Philadelphia Warriors, Wilt Chamberlain scored 60 and Tom Gola had a triple-double. So on 3 occasions, Wilt dropped over 55 points, dropped over 57 points, 58 or more with the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Warriors. Okay. And then in February 5th, 1961, with the Warriors, Philadelphia Warriors, Wilt dropped 55 and Guy Rodgers. So Wilt Chamberlain is a complete and total beast. This guy just be all up in the record books. So Harden scored 38 points in the second half, 21 in the third quarter, and 17 in the fourth quarter. So the only way we'll get to where we want to go is our defensive efforts, and it has to be consistent. Harden said, right now we're not consistent. That's why we go through tough times like this. That's what the course of the year is for. We just try to build on those habits and continue to keep building. Like I said, they're going to figure it out. When they figure it out, it's going to be night-night. Gosh, kind of sleepy here. Had a long day at work. So I think they'll give the Lakers and probably the Clippers a run for their money. So Harden was 18 of 32 from the field, 6 of 14 from three-point, and made 17 of 18 of his free throw. And he also had 9 assists in 37 minutes. So this guy is a machine here. I don't know who's going to be able to stop him. It was a record-breaking night. Because I was looking at the game, I turned on TV, I'm like, wait, hold up. Washington are giving Houston a run for their money? Because Washington is like kind of a bottom barrel team. You won't expect to make the playoffs in the East, too. But with the absence of Wall, Beal has stepped up and whatnot. There's rumors around that the fact that Beal should get traded because he's way too valuable to be on a team that's not going to do well. You just hate when you see good players on teams that it's not going to make the playoffs. So it's like, well, why are they playing? Well, obviously they're committed, they're loyal, outside the fact they're getting paid millions by, the owner of that franchise. But man, maybe this might wake Washington up and they might make the playoffs this year. I don't know. Do you guys think they'll make it? I think they probably might not. The Houston will definitely make it. They'll be a top 4 seed, either 3 or 4. I would see them at one of those seeds and see how they do in the playoffs. I know they're gonna make the playoffs, but let's see if they can not get banged out, blown out, or beaten. The Warriors was their kryptonite for years, and they're no longer there. So they're kryptonite for a lot of teams. Kryptonite for the Trailblazers, kryptonite for the Rockets. Yeah, to a lot of teams, they swept teams and whatnot. So hopefully we'll see what happens with them. But anyways, thank you for tuning into my channel. Please definitely leave me a like, comment on the video. Don't forget to tell me how your day went, how your Halloween went. I want to hear about it. I'm like, for real, for real. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Comment and I will respond. But other than that, please make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10K so I can walk away from my job, so I can be able to spend more time, to this channel and dedicate and give you guys more content. So in between work, I'll be doing these videos and whatnot. I like to commit my time fully to bring you guys even way better content. Not only is going to happen if you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, all right? So other than that, thank you for tuning in to the Best Sports Highlights. I'm Chris with a K. I'm out. This piece.